did not expect. Good evening. Can't sleep. Waiting up for me. Quite unusual. People go to bed and they wait and hope the Sandman will come and bring them sweet dreams. And you got in bed, and you prayed, and you waited and hoped for me. Well, I'm flattered. I will admit, I wasn't sure that you would take me up on my offer. Well, you mortals, you want there to be magic and wonder in the world, creatures other than yourselves, and some of you, when you find out that it's true, denial tends to work best. Or you pretend it was all just a dream. Bad or good, you decide. So colour me surprised. To what do I owe this pleasure? You wanted to see me. Missed me that much, did you? I don't believe you. Don't take it personally. What do you mean you've not felt me gone? And how do you know just because you've been having nightmares more frequently that is all my fault? You know, human brains do have their own little quirks. Yes, I can control and give people nightmares, but sometimes you have anxiety and stress dreams, so why has it always got to be my fault? You thought you saw me? What, out of the corner of your eye? Oh. Why would I have been checking up on you? Tell me. No, I'm not answering your questions. So, what have you been up to? You answer my questions, I'll answer yours. How about that? Boring. Not been having any visits from anyone else, have you? I mean, nothing you sort of know they all exist. Perhaps I shouldn't have told you. It would have been quite nice to have a believer all to myself. But perhaps I just wanted someone to complain to. Wouldn't be much fun to finally have someone to talk to when I can't tell you what awful. Arses they are. Oh, don't get me started. Always so chipper. Sometimes I wonder perhaps whether they were imbued with some sort of permanent energy and caffeine, who knows, and I just didn't get my share. Perhaps it's the energy of being believed in. Makes them more alive. I have some. I'm not non-existent, am I? Not that lack of believers would make me so. Just weaker. It's not so much belief like it is for all of them. Mine's more sort of, well, fear-based. North, for example, he doesn't get his powers from those who have wonder in their eyes and precious hearts. No, he gets it from those that directly believe in him. Whereas I, well, people directly believing in me does help. But so does fear. Lucky me. Though, it's very fortunate. It works both ways for me. Otherwise, there probably would be nothing more than a shadow on your wall. Or do you think there's many of you? Well, what do you have suggestions to make me more believed in? You're not looking to be an acolyte, are you? I could use one. You don't know what that word means. Well, alright. Back in the old days. Not... by which I don't mean the 1950s or anything like that. I'm talking the old days. No, earlier than the Dark Ages, pet K-pop. Though, the Dark Ages were fun. Might have been when I was at my most powerful. No, before that. It's interesting. I sometimes wonder if people had more belief back then or whether they do now. Of course, you have your Christmas, and there's still religions that exist. But a lot of those religions tend to revolve around the same god. Back then, there were so many beings floating around, being believed in. It's belief that makes us real, you know. Or, well, you know, I've never actually seen what happens if everybody stops believing in someone. There's a lot of you these days turning back to the old gods and creatures. I've seen people get close. Little rabbit lost most of his power. Became the size of an actual rodent. Might as well be rodents. But he didn't disappear. There was still one believer left, but still I wonder if... He doesn't exactly give us rules, you know. Good old man in the moon. If everyone stopped believing in him, I wonder would he be a tiny sentient creature Do you think he would disappear, or do you think he would just become a regular old rabbit? No sentience, well, not to the level that you humans have. I don't actually know. Thoughts from another time. We were talking about what you could do for me. Well, spreading the word, I mean. Do you think that you could? No, I have an idea. No, of course, if you just went around the street shouting the boogeyman's real, yes, you'd look quite insane. I wasn't exactly suggesting that. I'd prefer to keep you alive and not locked up. I'm not too familiar with how the whole internet works. Why is that funny? Do you think I own a computer? Yes, I know what one is. There's not exactly electricity where I live. None of your business. What if... There's many figures throughout your history that you've combined us with, attributed to us, or misattributed. I mean, just think about how many names North has. Don't make me call him Santa. It's a ridiculous name. You know, I knew him when he was nothing but a boy. Oh, yes. Nicholas. Quite fearsome, I'll give him that. But that's why I was drawn to him, you see. He was so good at dispelling me. Yes, I'll admit, he was rather strong. Didn't fear very much, if anything at all some days. Running around with that sort of his, rescuing and fighting, but the fear he instilled into others, now that... Oh yes, he was quite intimidating. I reckon still is, if he only used that ability of his. As much as he did good deeds, he had fear following behind him. In terms of, metaphorically and also, yes. Honestly, I wanted to take him under my wing, but he refused. Fascinating that he could even see me, really, but... So I've approached people before. With this new age. Probably far less likely to be thought of as insane. Well, you could write about me. Your choice whether you portray it as fiction or not. Get people interested. Or a lot of you lot are picking up. What are you calling it these days? Paganism. I remember before it was that. Well, when that word was invented. A lot of fear then, too. Everyone afraid of people who believed in different things than them. Different gods. Different practices. And for what? Everyone's so small-minded. I could be some deity that you're working with. What do you think? Fine, forget it. Well, I suppose you're not exactly refusing, but you don't exactly seem enthusiastic. Do you realize what I'm offering you? Do you think I would be so cruel that you wouldn't get anything out of this? I would treat my followers well. Don't see how it's relevant whether there's been any in the past or not. I know plenty about people and how they act. Think observing is fine. What do you think you're an expert? You don't have to. If you don't want to, it was merely an idea. Just thought it might help keep you busy. You seemed bored. I don't exactly see that there's anything more to read into it. You think I seem bored? And give me a reason that I wouldn't be. Do you know what my existence is like? There's a handful of others that can actually see me and talk to me, and all of them hate me. And alright, so perhaps I've done things to make them not like me, but I'll have you know that before I actually ever interacted with them, they already didn't like me. Before I ever got the chance to introduce myself, or as I was going up to. They felt what I was. And fear is evil, right? So... not that I'm bitter. Or, well, you know, wouldn't you be? I don't see exactly what... Nori, do you think perhaps you're reaching? Do you think your feeble mind could at all comprehend what could be inside mine? You think I'm emotional? Go on then, what do you think? In your infinite... what? Few decades wisdom. We've established me being bored and what? Yes, you helping spread the word of me however you wish to do it, getting more believers, would... yes, I would continue to monitor your progress in person. And... you think I want the excuse to see you? You think that I need you? What that I missed you? You don't know the first thing about me. What are you doing? Let go of my arm. What are you doing? You're doing something. I feel warm. I think I'm lonely. Should I be touched for your concern? Or should I kill you for it? You can't be spreading the word that the boogeyman's a softie, can you? What do you mean you think that would be helpful? How are people meant to fear me if they think I'm nice? And what you're suggesting, they believe in me as some sort of nightmare king, but what? That's a good thing. I'm not exactly sure how you could convince people nightmares are a good thing. And you can argue all you want that some of them help prepare them for facing real fears. Believe me, I tried that for the first few 100 years, and I never bought it. What if they believed in me in the way that one believes in a strong river? That it's just in my nature to sweep people away. Pull them under and thrash them against the rocks. I mean, you aren't wrong. Did you think I would choose to be like this? If I'd have had a choice, do you think I would not have wanted to be some fun-loving guardian? I'm not sure exactly what I would have chosen. I don't exactly remember much. You're always this touchy-feely with strangers who come into your bed. I didn't think about how that sounded before I said it, but your reaction. Flushed, your heart beating faster. I would say you feel afraid. We could say that you're afraid, but we both know I can sense fear, and therefore would know when it isn't fear that you're feeling. You did miss me, didn't you? This is new. You haven't offended me. Even more reason to stick around. Well, I'm finding myself quite entertained. Haven't had this experience with a human before. No, I don't think there's any way of you getting out of this one. Let me ask you this, would you like to help me? Oh, don't tell me. Do you see me as some little broken thing? Do you think you can save me? It's just a little sand. Doesn't hurt, does it? I thought it was quite smooth, not coarse. Stop squirming. I could keep you pinned here all night. Do you want to save me? You shouldn't. How do you know there's anything left to save? Huh. You see something? What? Where? Is it in my eyes? They say they're the windows to the soul. Do you think I have one of those? Maybe I did at one point. What? Have you been doing research since you last saw me? You found old legends about the Tooth Fairy. You don't think I've wondered the same thing? Yes, memories are in teeth, and she has the teeth. It's not so simple. You think she'd let me take them? You think you can get them? How exactly would you get there? Can you fly, little human? No. Teleport? No. Even if we were to steal one of North's little devices, how would we get it? No, I can't take you there. Do you think she just leaves them out? Let me get this right. You think that I could drop you off close by, as if it isn't some floating ornament in the sky? Or why do you think I could drop you inside and you just go rummaging around? And how exactly would you find it? Your own teeth will call out to you. Why would mine call out to you? I don't know how she sorts them. If it's name, date of birth, date of death. Would I have one of those? Anyway. You don't know what my name was. And herein lies the flaw in your plan. What do you think? Perhaps I should leave now. You're free to go, as it were. And what do you want me to say that no, I don't know my own name? Don't pity me. Any idea what I am and what I'm capable of? Why are you touching me again? Your hands on my face. You think I owe you honesty? Why I'm really here? You're quite sure you're not some sort of enchanter? Well, I mean, I feel myself drawn here. Probably just the power of you being a believer, right? It is that I don't have many. In fact, there's not a single other adult currently other than you. I don't exactly like talking to children. Might be a monster, but being a monster. I'm not going to try and recruit them. Anyway, easy enough for them to spread the word. They do it all on their own. Stuff from you. So much more powerful. We have so many more things to be frightened of. And so perhaps, given that if you continue to believe in me, I will continue to be more powerful. Feel more alive, as it were. Not that whether I'm sure our state of existence is classed as alive or dead or undead. We all did die once and then were brought back. But we technically all undead. And you could go tell your friends that Father Christmas is a vampire. Why would I want to tell you everything? You think I'm not telling you because I'm scared? Of what? What it means, what you'll think. I did say everyone feels fear. Does that include me? Would I prove myself fearless by telling you then? Is that what you think? Is that what you're trying to goad me into? To tell you? That I was checking in and seeing how you were? that I'd quite like to keep you alive and healthy. Clearly for my own selfish reasons. You being alive helps me be stronger. So, my one little believer. Perhaps for, again, entirely selfish reasons. Perhaps. I'd like to protect you. And in return, you can spread the word a little. You're still holding my face. Looking at me like, Lord, you're about to cry. For what? You think my life is that sad? Perhaps my life was grand. I mean, I don't remember a thing, so... Or maybe I was evil and want more fitting fate. Perhaps this is a punishment to this existence. Being fear. There's a punishment for what a terrible person I was, and you're here, copying my face. Wouldn't you feel stupid there? What you... I have to go. You wouldn't know the first thing about what I feel. Look after yourself. Will you see me again? Can't really afford to give you up, can I? So... if you upset me, so worried about what I think, and why? You think this would be a beneficial relationship? You're so lonely you have no one else to turn to. Was it pity? Because if it's that... come on, it's a little bit that, I can see it. But you are right. I am bored. I haven't felt very much in a long time. You know what? You will take care of yourself. I need you alive. And if you do, the next time I drop by, perhaps I can incentivize you with rewards. What do you think? No, I think you do like the idea. As if protecting you alone wasn't enough of a reward. Maybe. Be good for me, little believer, and maybe you'll see me soon. No, you will see me soon. Perhaps even in your dreams, if your mind's going where I think it is. Don't even think about leaning me in. I've got to go take some time to deal with the ramifications of that. Of course, it wasn't my first kiss. What do you take me for? If I don't have my memories, how do I remember? Do you think I haven't done anything since I became pitch black? I'm going to leave now. Feel free to speculate which one of the other spirits I may or may not have had a fling with all the while. Try not to imagine that it's you. Oh, you are going to be fun. I don't think I'll be bored for a while yet. Sleep well. Dream of me if you'd like. I'll be quite flattered. Quite flattered. Quite flattered. Thank you all so much for watching, my lovelies. A reminder that custom audio and art commissions are currently open. I have 2 separate Ko-fis. You can find links to both of them in the description and on my card. I also have a Patreon. If everyone who followed me here donated just £1 a month, that would help me out a lot. Rewards for being a patron of mine include access to my Discord, your name read aloud in the credits of YouTube videos, and 2 exclusive spicy audios every single month for the top fledgling tier. And a reminder that I do stream on Twitch, normally about 3 times a week. And a thank you to my patrons, my fledglings, Phoenix JN, Andy Christ, Isabel, 3-in-1 Shampoo, Cellar Moon, Whipson, Lauren Lovett, The Lucio Archives, Ozuyuki, Sazi NK, Cynical Altura, Ebony Voigt, Rasley D, Fruit Island, Liam, CL, Nesquick, Fluffy Dino, Nerd Herder, Mouse, Alley-Oop, Jordan Draws, Food Crimes and Fire, Ollie Mac, Rice Puffs, Atis, Shammy, Ruby, Wraith, Quentin, Carry On, Finn, Euronaughty, Lady of the Lake, Asterash, Delmo, Psyche, Percy, EJ Fears, Hell, The Solaces, Tiffany Boyer, Void, Aspen, Spider, River Heights Puff, Perry Small, Arbitrary Descriptivism, Fashion Beauty, Eliana Immer, Luna Vix, Lydia Perez, Kate Fry, Joanna Cole, Roses in Blue, Era, Please Don't Perceive Me, Ray Karts, Umino Tenshi, Kiara, Indrid, Nico, Rory Winters, Emily, Sweet Jade, A, Tisness, Kit, Your Mom, Arcane, Loveblur, N, Nicole, Elizabeth Vaughan, MX Pinksuit 230, Faye Queen, Lilith, Tsukiyomi, Lauren Ashby, Zorn NB, 375309, Honeybee Proud, Goth Muppet, Ben Gamer, Peachy, Pumpkin Pie 23, Nicole Thompson, Delilah, Valkyrie Ace, Catch You in the Rye, Despair, Caitlin Mitchell, Artichumi, Akina Himmer, Yellow with a Lisp, Law, Lathandrilis, Dawn Robin, Cynical Simp, Sunny D, Persephone Black, Kenma, Rebecca R, Crafty Bonkers, Izzy, Moan Marie, Alex, Brooks Love for Music, Love TXC, Beautiful Thorns, Kiwi Starfruit, Cecilia, Delaney, Lily, Esther, Rebecca Crane, Charlie, and Abigail. And a thank you to my familiars, Solidaria, Hunbun, and Kai.